So I'm Dave. I've been brought in to run the construction project to put fiber in, and I've done a number of these meetings, and I get asked three questions in general about this project. The questions are, what are you going to do to my street? What are you going to do to my yard? And what are you going to do to my house? Does anybody want to know the answers to those? I figured you would. So I brought show and tell so everybody understands what we're doing. So what we're going to do to your street is we're going to install conduits in your street. Now this is something that's a little bit different. In the past, when the phone lines went in and the cable lines went in, they were directly installed into the ground, which means when there's lots of rain or there's other disturbances, your service gets affected. You've experienced that. This helps to prevent that. This is a telecommunications conduit. We can pass that around the room if you want to see it. What we put inside that is we put in fiber optic cable. And this is actually 24-strand fiber optic cable. We're putting this all over, and we'll literally have to go up and down both sides of all of the streets to install this stuff. This is a massive, massive construction project. So this is the fiber that goes down the street. So that's what we're going to do to your street. Then what you'll find, has anybody noticed in there sometimes about every 3 or 4 houses there's a green pedestal in somebody's yard? That's where we put these things. And these are what actually connects your house into the fiber optic network. So what we do, we connect this into the network. Your house actually connects to this block. So we're going to install these up and down every street in Hilton Head Plantation, right? To make sure that we're ready to connect your service when you want it, right? That's a quick connect block. Okay, what are you going to do in my yard? We're going to put this in your yard. Right? What this is called flat drop cable. And what we do is we go from that block out in the street and we literally spade this into your yard at about a 12 to 18 inch depth in your yard, right? It's flat, rigid cable. You'll feel it, so it's got a little bit of life to it, right? Should last 40 to 50 years. And that's what's actually in your yard. This goes to the side of your house, right? Now, I'll tell you now, we are going to hit things when we're burying this, right? It's going to happen. We will fix it as we go along. Number one is wireless dog fences. The wires on those things are tiny and we can't see them, but we'll fix them as we go by. Second thing is sprinkler systems. We'll try not to, but I'm just being honest, we're going to hit somebody's sprinkler system. It's going to happen. We have guys in the field to repair those sprinkler systems as we hit them. If something happens and you need to escalate, you need service faster, call me. I'll leave my number and I'll be glad to help out, right? But that's what's going in the yard. Next question, what's on my house? This, right? So the cable comes up from under your driveway and connects into this box, right? We put this box on the side of your house for a couple of reasons. Number one, to enable us to test if you do have a service problem. And number two, we have to transition from outside fiber optic cable to inside fiber optic cable. And the reason we have to make that transition is everybody's house is different, right? All of you have different wiring systems in your houses. All of you are going to want your equipment in different places. So we need flexibility to be able to get to wherever we need to get to in your house. And that's what that box enables. Second last, we'll install a jack somewhere in your house, right, where we connect the fiber optic cable. This is a phone jack for fiber optics is what this is, right? And we plug in the optical networking device into this jack. So now how we get to this jack, this is where we're going to need to work with you, right? And that you're going to have to tell us where you want the equipment in your house, right? Because everybody has it somewhere different. And then we'll pick a technology to get you to that point inside the house where we can install the jack, right? So some people have it in the garage. Some people have it in their office. Some people have it at a centralized wiring, smart wiring panel in their home. You tell us, we'll get there for you. That's our job. And last but not least, we're going to install one of these. And this is probably my favorite part of the whole thing. This is an optical networking terminal with integrated Wi-Fi in it. So what this is the latest, greatest flavor of Wi-Fi we're going to install in your house. So it's called 802.11ac. If you pay Apple the $300 for the Airport Extreme, this is the flavor of Wi-Fi that you get. We're going to put that in your house included in the service. So that's great. It enables things like wireless TV, faster internet, all those sorts of things. Yes, that is a router, right?
This is for multiple telephones?
No, that's one fiber optic connection into this, right? You need to go from fiber to connect into, it's back there, right? So that's what we're going to do to your house.